Creo que tienes razón, le re, ¿no?
All that mind games. Well, in this instance, I think we can classify it differently as we look at the world's greatest player knotting up.
Out in sight, everything set up perfectly for what should be a thrilling and entertaining. Off the bench, it is the keeper Iñaki Peña, Malcolm Boateng, Sergio Roberto, Aliñá, Vidal, and pauses, puts the brakes on. There's an opportunity. He's got the option of Suarez to his left, tries to make the. Messi being shadowed by Marc Roca. And Messi turning on a posting.
Key, that's where they're looking every time they get the ball.
Well, absolutely the pace of the youngster Pedrosa, Esteban Granero with in these opening moments. Squares it to Messi. Messi choose. Floats it through to Messi. Messi pauses. He's on the right foot, back onto the left foot and deflected over the bar. It's a corner. Messi's hands cover his mouth. It was almost surreal there, the amount of time he had in the end. Almost in slow motion there. Messi's run time brilliantly, possibly, or include, I would even say, definitely just offside.
Thing to do, but the right thing to do.
Suarez picks out Leo Messi. Messi wide to Cement. Here's Messi again. What's a lovely ball in to out Ivan Rakitic. Here's Messi. He finds in turn Rakitic, now Messi. Messi, long cross-field ball like Lenglet and Gerard Piqué. It's been played short. Leo Messi twisting and turning. Now Rakitic. Messi. Oh, lovely ball from Messi.
Having worked back and just interfering in time, this is the one that Coutinho used.
The head of Lenglet. Suarez finding Messi quickly. Messi looking to find Suarez again.
Ruby is absolutely furious with his hands in the air there. Does not want them to get caught out with a numerical disadvantage with simple balls like that. Not against Barcelona.
Graham, that ball first time over the top from Messi, absolutely inch perfect.
It was, but it's thrust and counter thrust between him and Suarez. Suarez's delicate carving of the ball out of there in his own.
Messi again. Left. Messi. Oh, lovely footwork to get away from Pedrosa and Sanchez. Taken. Leo Messi on the ball. Floating one over the top. Suarez should keep it in. No, it's make an appearance at some stage in proceedings today, depending, of course, how the game goes. Naldo penalised for pulling back Leo Messi.
A player who is here on merit, not because of nationality. And
Rakitic to Semedo. Leo Messi. Messi over the top, capable of anything from this kind of situation. Messi. Oh, and a superb reaction save from Lopez. I think that might have been deflected. Gerard Piqué making gestures of disappointment. I thought it might have come off Victor Sanchez.
Espanyol, and maybe it's not just restraint that means that Espanyol have committed no free kicks in the central area outside there. In terms of how he broadens the pitch, if you ask him to play as an out-and-out winger.
Lovely ball from Messi. Right at Busquets under tremendous pressure from Lenglet. It's picked up by Messi. Lovely footwork from Messi. Down he goes. He wins a free kick. And it's going to be a yellow card. Messi has no need to signal to the referee a yellow card. It looked to me as though he has to, and it's going to be Leo Messi. Bear in mind he scored 2 from this exact same position in the game earlier in the season. This time can't quite link with Artur. Instead it's Messi. Messi looking to find Coutinho. One square to Piqué. This is Messi. It's Messi. And the ball dragged wide.
Whether he's right or wrong, the assistant gives it because of the deflection.
Things here. It's Barcelona who are being the more proactive, but Ruby will clearly shape.
It was very, very sedentary in front of when the ball was down the right. You look around, nobody was moving as we see now.
Messi rather slowly off the pitch. It's been unusually tranquil.
Actually, and in the mixed zone in Mestalla, for example, the players were... Barcelona, if they want to open Espanyol up, need to take more risks, and it's in risky passes that you cut.
Of the fact that Sergio Roberto's been warming up has maybe inspired him a little bit. Here's Rakitic, Messi, everybody behind the ball for Espanyol except for Borja.
Borja gave that away.
Messi again, finds Semedo. Messi.
Ruby just shaking his head there on the sideline. The Espanyol manager disappointed.
Frustrated by his body language there. Messi can't bring that under control. Messi. Semedo making a run. Messi gets into the area. A little burst of pace for him. Whips the cross. Artur to Rakitic. Puts it back in. It may fall to Messi now. Alba cuts it back to Messi, who side foots it.
I just really like the way that's...
Lovely turn. Finds Messi. Messi to Suarez. Very quick to Messi. Back to Rakitic. Messi again. Busquets. Messi. Dispossessed by Victor Samson, I suspect. Messi. Jordi Alba. Sergio Roberto outside him. Returns it immediately to the master. Coutinho, little flick.
And then when Malcolm has what turned out into a shot, I think he was aiming for Suarez at the far post and should have been doing so.
Lovely. Bueno, Lopez, just one save in each half so far. Here's Messi. Rakitic. Messi. Square to Coutinho. Leon says the referee. Suarez finds Messi. Coutinho joining the attack. Still Messi. Down he goes on the very edge of the box. It's Victor Sanchez who makes the challenge. Victor Sanchez who gives the dangerous free kick away. Victor Sanchez who stays down, holding his head in agony.
Sergeant Piqué. Piqué the policeman. Let's oh, please this time.
There's Messi over the top. 1-0 to Barcelona. It's Messi again. And you cannot believe how often he does it. The little genius strikes again. The movement clearly putting Diego Lopez off. He had no idea where that was going. The softest of chips. The ball once again finishes right in the back of the net. It's Leo Messi, and there's no need to say any more.
See, well, there is, Simon, simply because it's a Panenka. The Panenka penalty has become in vogue, and cricketers will talk.
Here's Busquets. Messi does brilliantly. There's one.
You're given a chance as a guy who rarely plays, and you have to think, I could take this guy on and release him.
Right. He cuts it back for Messi, who... Keepy uppy with his head.
Yeah, it's personal. Everything went right except that the slowness and the spin on it confused Victor Sanchez such that...
And here's the Panenka penalty again.
Guys, we're just going to see Arturo Vidal coming on, and Ernesto Valverde ready to use his final substitution of the game. We'll see who for.
Okay. Semedo just being given a taste of...
Right, and the rest of the team respond to him.
Well, very chaotic right now. Messi involved, and eventually
him looking ready. Yep. You know, he hasn't a lot of experience at this level, and to dominate the game would be far too much to ask for, but he's looked capable.
Suarez, Vince Malcolm seen him too slow. Still Malcolm cuts it back. Oh, it's not too slow because it's Mr. Messi who arrives from the edge of the box. Leo Messi once again demonstrating with his 31st La Liga goal of the season that it doesn't matter who he's facing, but if it's the local rivals, all the better. 4 goals in 2 games in La Liga against Espanyol this season. No wonder the Camp Nou is on its feet for the Argentine.
Sure that the Catalan derby is won for his club and they remain not only leaders but
Pass it back to Alba, which he does. Here's Messi. Alba making the run. Messi goes it alone. Messi against Rosales, dispossessed and goes down, and Messi on the ground wins it back, or at least kicks out, and I think a free kick given, a smile on Messi's face,
you know,
to the referee, but they end the game with smiles on their faces, chatting about it like the true professi. That's nice to see, both of them with a smile on their face. It's been a fascinating game that really picked up. Lead over second place Atletico Madrid, who have to go to Mendizorroza tomorrow and take on Alaves.